Live your life for just more than you. Let us show you something new.
Inspiration.
Crime on the evening news. This is something that we should use. Let this show inspire you.
Inspiration.
Let me tell you what we do. Live your life for just more than you. Let us show you something new.
Inspiration. Thank you for tuning in to today's show. My name is Nspire. I am inspired. I am very excited too because we are going to have so much fun on today's show. We are going to be talking about effective communication. And our guest on today's show is a Louisiana legend. He's known all over the world. He's Henry Turner Jr. He's going to be offering his unique perspective on effective communication. As a band leader and musician, he's worked with so many different people, so many different personalities. He's also a businessman and philanthropist, and he's going to be giving us some business advice too. And keep in mind, as we talk about effective communication, we're going to be talking about the things that make effective communication difficult, such as not listening and being redundant. And our guest on today's show is a music legend. He's a legend right here in Louisiana. He's known all over the world. His name is Henry Turner Jr. As a band leader and musician, he's... What? I'm refeeding myself. Oh, I'm repeating myself. Oh, no, I don't repeat myself. I don't repeat myself. All right. Now, the camera guy made me forget what I was about to say. Anyway, you don't want to miss that interview. In fact, you don't want to miss any of today's show. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be inspired. Baby, oh, I'm so glad you put us on this diet. Oh, I feel so much better. You were right. Where's my reading glasses?
Where were you yesterday?
I was at work. Then I came home, and then we ate that delicious salad that you made for us for dinner with the spinach and the beets with no salad dressing. I didn't even miss not having any meat.
Where did you go after work?
After work? You mean like after?
You get off 2 hours before I do. So when I got home, my feet was hurting. I put my hand on top of your hood. It was still hot. So that means you had just gotten home. Where did you go?
You must have forgotten. I told you that me and Ryan and Reggie was going to start jogging because you said I was gaining weight. I'm fat.
Kelton, you're a cheater.
A cheater?
Tell the truth. Did you go to Dorothy's Soul Food Kitchen on yesterday after work?
Dorothy's Soul Food Kitchen? I don't remember. What was yesterday again? What's today?
Miss D called my phone and said that you had left your reading glasses after you finished eating on yesterday.
Me?
She said you ordered smothered pork chops, rice and gravy, cornbread, mustard greens, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, chitlins, and peach cobbler. She said it almost took you 2 hours to finish the whole thing.
Miss D need to just mind her own business. Wait, hold up. Miss D don't even have your new phone number. That's why she told me to tell you to call her sometime. What's in that bag?
This bag?
Yes, that bag.
Something I got on my lunch break with a half a Powerade.
Come in. You got barbecue ribs and macaroni and cheese and candy yams. I didn't even have candy yams. You cheater.
Who are you to judge me?
Choices Salon Suites. Choices is your one-stop shop for beauty. You can get your nails done in one suite, then get your hair done in another suite. And if you're a beautician or a stylist who's looking to rent a nice space to showcase your talents, then you should choose Choices too. Choices even has 2 locations to choose from. One at 4914 Government Street in Baton Rouge and one in Delmont Village in Baton Rouge. Choices, your one-stop shop for beauty.
Namzamo's Fashions, specializing in African clothing, jewelry, masks, and other accessories. At Namzamo's, you'll find the largest selection of oils in the city, as well as a wide selection of personal care products. For an enjoyable shopping experience, visit Namzamo's at 9564 Florida Boulevard in Baton Rouge.
Welcome back to the show. And as I mentioned earlier, we have Mr. Henry Turner Jr. as our guest today. Welcome to the show, Henry.
Thank you. Pleasure to be on the show, Cal.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, man. Now, I told our viewers earlier some things about you. I did mention that you're a musician, a band leader. I mentioned that you're a philanthropist and an entrepreneur. Now, this is a 30-minute show, so I can't tell them everything about all that you're doing and all that you've done. However, I would like for you to tell our viewers in your own words, who's Henry Turner Jr.?
Okay, I could try that. Kel, I believe, if I'm looking from my own perspective, I like to say that I'm a music business entrepreneur. And what that means is anything entertainment or music business oriented, I will give it a shot and try it because that's my true love.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. This is Henry's establishment that we film at quite often, and his organization and my organization are partners, and we do a lot of things together. In fact, we're various businesses, and we network together. And just knowing Henry has been a blessing to me because he has been an inspiration to me, and I've seen the influence that he's had on many people. Now, Henry, as far as entrepreneurship, briefly, can you give our viewers any kind of business advice? Obviously, you took your talents and you turned your talents into a business. You take your ideas and you turn those ideas into businesses. A lot of people out there, man, in this world that want business, that want a business, that want to be a part of something, that have ideas, but just don't know how to go about putting it all together. What advice do you have for those people?
Well, I'm going to take it back to the topic of discussion concerning communications.
Yeah.
Right? Because business communications, I've had the opportunity to work with some great business communication people. I'm talking about people who literally have studied business communications and how to communicate when you're trying to do business and
Yes.
you're trying to be a part of businesses. And the basic part about accomplishing things from small to large is being very clear about what your intent is and being very clear about the outcome of what benefits it will provide, for others involved, and how it's going to enhance, whatever it is you're trying to, make successful.
Okay.
And that's the key component. And then after that, it's about choosing quality people to work with.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think that is crucial when it comes down to building concepts and ideas is not unleashing or presenting ideas until you've totally thought them through and they're ready. Because like what happens in most cases, people are already skeptical about new ideas.
Yeah.
And the moment they see a flaw or the moment they see something that is not right, they say, oh, I got to pull back because, I don't know if I want to be involved with this.
Yeah.
But if you take your time, think it through, get some intelligent people around you, go through the process, learn, the do's and don'ts. And for instance, when I'll give you one example. When I was building the festivals, it was very easy for me because I had been out on the road for 8 years with people who were masters at producing festivals. So all I had to do was observe and learn for 8 years. So when it came time for me to produce a festival, I actually had the expertise to be able to know what needed to be there, but not only know what needed to be there, I knew who to call and say, hey, I need help with vendors. Hey, I need help with promotion. Hey, I need help with marketing. And when you have that, then it's, when you bring the benefit of experience to the table of people who've been doing it for 15, 20 years, if you just started doing it yesterday, nobody will never know.
Right.
Because they're going to see that experience that comes together.
Yeah.
That's all they're going to see. So you have to trust that if you communicate the right things to the right people and they put together the right concepts that you will have the benefit of all of that, you know,
Awesome.
in terms of your presentation.
Yeah. Okay, and you just answered my next question, because I was about to get into our topic for the day, which is effective communication. But you just ran it, and you just told our viewers exactly how they should go about doing business, and you mentioned the communicating part. And obviously, if you have some ideas and you want to reach out to people, you have to be willing to talk to people. You can't be shy, and you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid of the no's. You have to be persistent, but you also have to believe in what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're pursuing, because if you don't believe it, nobody else will. Henry, I want to thank you so much for being on the show, man. It's been a pleasure having you. And I want to thank everyone for watching this segment, and we will be right back.
Owens Grocery and Market, the 2019 recipient of the Baton Rouge Soul Food Festival Pioneer Award, located at 2444 Bayless Drive in Baton Rouge. It's the perfect place for neighborhood shopping. And did I mention the deli? Oh yes, Owens Deli serves delicious home-cooked meals daily, including desserts. For the full menu and for more information on Owens Grocery and Market, give them a call at 225-926-5831 or visit them on Facebook and Instagram at Owens Soul Food. Curbside services now available. Owens Grocery and Market.
Absolutely. If you don't communicate effectively, you're not getting anywhere. If the other person can't hear you, then you're just, if the other person can't hear you, you're just talking. So there's no communication. That's one-sided. I'm getting my point out, but the other person's not receiving. That's not communicating at all. That's just talking out loud, not getting a point across, right?
What about you, sir? What is your take on effective communication?
Effective communication is how we say things, because we can say something and the other person may not perceive what we're saying or receive it properly. So it's not what we say, but what the other person receives that's communicated. So to communicate with my wife, I literally have to get on my knees and face and beg Jesus to help me, because I'm not good at it.
And you have to learn how the other person communicates, because everybody communicates different. If I don't communicate with him on a level that he doesn't receive,
I'm half deaf, so it doesn't help.
So if I don't talk loud, he can't hear me. But he learns a lot through illustration. So you have to learn. You have to love someone enough to know how they can process and hear what you're saying.
Mohair Salon in Baton Rouge will take care of all your hair and beauty needs. The staff there is that good. They're makeup artists, natural hair advisors, hair extension experts. Your choice couldn't be wiser. Mohair Salon, 9321 Burbank Drive in Baton Rouge. Or give them a call at 225-769-2292.
Well, if you don't communicate, you get nowhere. You have to communicate to make anything work. Partnership, marriage, that's my take on it.
Awesome. It's because of time life has no guarantees, because time is in control of all our destinies. Time reveals the status of the next day. The time that heals wounds also causes old age and gray. Time determines fate, but time never hesitates or wait. We cherish time. We save time. We savor time. We pray for time. 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 We owe it all to time for progression, establishment, and perfection. Time changes and repeats itself at the same time. All we need is time. Time only needs itself. Sometimes we mismanage time. Sometimes we fail to take advantage of time, because time after time, the one thing we take for granted is time. 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 time, 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 The time it takes to cause a problem could be used to solve a problem. The time we use to criticize could be used to self-analyze or to rationalize. The time it takes to cry and pout could be used to build self-esteem and erase self-doubt. The time used to yell or hit your spouse could be used to agree to disagree, to find a more positive route, to find a more positive route, to find a more positive route. It's all about time, 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 The time it takes to cause a problem could be used to solve a problem. The time we use to degrade, judge, or hate could be used to understand and educate. We rely on time to gather proof. The amount of time it takes to lie is the same amount of time it takes to tell the truth. The time that we use to fight could be used to come together, to unite, to come together, to unite. Time, 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 time.
Oh man, just wait till you see what we got coming up next, man.
Excuse me. Just letting you know, fellas, your orders will be out shortly. And just to confirm your orders, you, sir, you had the pancakes, 2 eggs, sunny side up, with the 2 sausages and orange juice. And you, sir, I see you ordered the 2 biscuits with hash browns with some extra syrup on the side. Coming right up, fellas.
Wait, hold on. That's not what I ordered.
Yeah, that's not what I ordered either.
It isn't?
No!
Well, what was it that you ordered, sir?
All I wanted was some French toast and coffee.
Yeah.
And you, sir?
Yeah, and I just ordered a club sandwich and white toast.
French toast and coffee, club sandwich on white toast. Got it. Coming up.
So what's this big movie your company's making, man?
Oh man, well you know the Clarity book series.
Right.
You know it's about to go global. I'm talking about it's about to blow
I heard that.
up.
Nice.
In fact, in just a few weeks, you know we're going to be launching
Excuse me. Sorry for the wait, fellas, but your orders is ready. For you, sir, you ordered the super spicy chicken wings with some extra hot sauce. And for you, sir, a sizzling, succulent, juicy 16-ounce porterhouse steak and some A2 steak sauce, just like you requested.
Wait. You didn't get it right still.
What you talking about? That steak is well done.
No, I didn't order a steak, and I never asked for any A2 sauce.
And I don't eat chicken.
Well, what would you like to order, sir?
This is preposterous.
Sorry, sir, we don't serve hippopotamus. Plus, it's nasty. Order something else.
Man, he ain't listening.
Sorry, sir. Today is not the day we serve chitterlings. That's on Sundays. Order something else.
This guy doesn't get it.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry, sir. We got chicken livers, but no gizzards. Order something else.
You know, you should learn to communicate better.
Sir, nobody can bake a cake better than me. What you talking about?
Gosh, it's...
You know what? We're getting out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to yell, sir. You messed up your own orders.
You didn't yell.
Exactly.
And now you want to get mad at me and leave.
Let's go to Leo's Diner up the street.
You know what? I'm with you.
Are you sure you want to eat here again? What if that old waiter, that crazy waiter is still here working?
Man, look, I'm absolutely sure. You know what? He doesn't work here anymore.
Sure?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, the last time that we were here, after we left, I called the corporate office on them, and they told me that they gave him the boot. They
Come on, no, just like that?
Just like that. In fact, you know, a lot of people have been calling in, giving in complaints about, you know, his unprofessionalism and how he talks to people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, things like that.
I can believe that. Well, that's some good news.
Yeah.
Well, let me get the waiters here, get us the order. Hello, waiter. Waiter, are you? Oh, hi. Okay.
But, may I help you?
Okay.
Let's just give him a chance, okay? Let's just give him a chance. Tell you what, I'll take some French toast and some iced tea.
French toast, iced tea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'll just have a chicken biscuit.
No, chicken biscuit today.
Gotcha. Well, how about just the fruit salad?
Salad. Got you.
All right.
Excuse me one second. It's the wife. Hello? Oh, hey, babe. Mm-hmm. Oh, sure, absolutely. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Invite her over. Okay. All right. Let me get back to my meeting. Love you too. Smooches. Bye.
Uh-oh.
No, it's gonna be all right, man. That was just that was my wifey and my evil mother-in-law.
Oh.
You know, she's supposed to be coming over for dinner tonight. I'm thinking hopefully I'll, as I'm walking out of here, I'll step on a rusty nail and I have to be rushed to the hospital, get tetanus shot all in my stomach, and have to be there for weeks and months where I don't have to see her. And
Come on, man.
Oh my God.
So why don't you just tell your wife how you really feel?
Oh man, are you getting married anytime soon?
Oh no.
No, okay, evidently not. Because I'm telling you, you know, mum's the word. You know, in order to stay out of an argument,
zip it.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Go. Your teeth have go now. Go get ice.
Gotcha.
You know what? That's not even tea. That's
called
coffee.
Right.
But you know what? The way he walks, he's cold.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
It's freezing cold. We need a tea, and
we have to get better service than this.
We do.
Oh my goodness. Sir, excuse me, sir. Can we please see your manager?
Did somebody request the manager?
You?
Yes, me.
You still work here?
Of course. But I got some bad news, fellas. Apparently, somebody called the corporate office on me and made some complaints and said I was being unprofessional and I got fired from my assistant manager's job. Now I'm just the manager. That's why I'm training my new assistant manager today. How can I help you fellas?
Oh, you know what? Let's go.
Well, we already ordered. Let them just bring out your ice and my fruit salad. It can't be that hard. Mm-hmm. Would you be able to bring out his ice and fruit salad?
Ice and fruit salad? Of course. Got it. Be right back.
Anyway,
right.
You know, I really want you to take a look at this, man. And I need your opinion on this.
Sir, here is your ice cream with fruit and your salad. Sir, did you decide what you wanted to order yet?
I can't stand it.
Did you say sandwich? We got turkey, roast beef, salami.
You know what? How about you make me a turkey sandwich, wheat bread, toasted?
Turkey sandwich, wheat bread, toasted. Got it.
Thank you, sir. So why you didn't tell him you got your order wrong again?
Well, you know, I told you sometimes it's best to say nothing. Somebody's gonna win.
Okay, sir. Here is your turkey, roasted, and some wheat bread. Enjoy your dinner, fellas.
Wait, this isn't... Thank you. I appreciate that, bud.
You're welcome, sir. Enjoy your dinner, fellas.
Well, I believe it should be that way because you need the communication and the honesty, and just to stay in touch with each other, you know.
I guess I got to be more careful. I guess I got to be more careful. Be more careful. Be more careful.
Being able to communicate effectively can be the difference between having a happy and pleasant life and having a life of misunderstandings and unhappiness. But when we practice effective communication, we have to remember to listen, because listening is how we learn. Sometimes someone is letting us know exactly what their love language is and how to properly love them, but we don't always comprehend because we are not listening effectively. And for the record, hearing is not necessarily listening. Hearing is something we naturally do with our ears. Listening requires a conscious effort. Unfortunately, sometimes we listen for our turn to talk instead of listening to learn and understand the person that is talking. In any union, knowing how each person receives information and being willing to communicate with them accordingly will help you build and maintain solid relationships. A lack of communication leads to assumptions, and assumptions can easily lead to misunderstandings, and misunderstandings can be detrimental. And when we talk about effective communication, we have to talk about the importance of honesty. Honesty establishes trust, and trust is the foundation for a successful union. As we seek to improve who we are as individuals every day, we must seek to be the best communicator we could possibly be. This is Nspire, encouraging everyone to be a blessing.
Let me tell you what we do. Live your life for just more than you. Let us show you something new.
Inspiration.
Crime on the evening news. This is something that we should use. Let this show inspire you.
Inspiration.
Let me tell you what we do. Live your life for just more than you. Let us show you something new.
Inspiration.